now we introduce anyone. Maria, can you start introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Maria Luisa. I'm 25 years old. I live in Belo Horizonte, and I'm not a person of digital games. I prefer board games, card games. That is it.
Sorry, how old are you?
I am 25.
You are a baby. And you, Gustavo, talk about.
Good evening, guys. I'm Gustavo. I'm 26 years old. I live in Bragança, current side of São Paulo State. And watching that video, I remember all my childhood. And I was searching on the Google because I see the GTA San Andreas like 204 and say, oh, I was playing that in 2010, almost like that, when 208 or something like that. And in this time, I was playing like Super Nintendo or something like that.
Yeah. Ana Laura, introduce yourself, please.
Sure, let's go. So hi guys, I'm Ana Laura, I'm 25. I live in the countryside of the state of São Paulo. Actually, I'm moving out for Barueri. I'm changing my work, and I'm also a hostess here on TNT. My meetings are Thursday a.m. You're all welcome to go there. So let me see. I'm on the same page as Maria, I could say. I'm not so much I never enjoyed to play a lot of electronic games. Actually, just one caught me a little bit nostalgic, the Tomb Raider of the 2000s. Yes, I remember that I played so much with my older brother. But actually, I prefer some board games, reading books. I'm not this kind of person, gamer, you know? That's all. Thank you.
Claudio, and you?
Hello, guys. My name is Claudio. I'm 38. I'm from Guarulhos, São Paulo. And I work with IT, with a lot of guys, this community. And I think this video is amazing because I remember there are a lot of things in my childhood too, like Tomb Raider, FIFA, GTA, and a lot of games that I played in the past and still play when I have some time because I love old games. I think I'm a little bit old school. I don't appreciate a lot this new games because they put a lot of effort just in the image and sound and these things, but I think the old games it's it's more fun, works better for me.
My husband think like you.
Yeah.
Hey, hello guys. My name is Sabrina. I 34 years old. I'm a lawyer and a software engineer. Today, nowadays I work like a software engineer. I live in São Paulo, but I born in São Paulo. I live in Magé, Rio de Janeiro. In my childhood, I don't use I don't play so many games because I'm a poor child. But my husband confused me because he are playing game. I start play games when I I was in with, I don't know. When I was preparing to graduate, so I like so much, but I like board games too, card games. So I think it's a good topic to talk about the integration with technology and entertainment. Yeah. Uh, well, we start to Anna. What was your first contact with electronic games? Do you remember?
Let me see. When was?
And what game?
Oh, I believe that was Super Mario Bros. With Super Nintendo. I remember that I had a friend that had this first one. And definitely this was the first time that I played this kind of game, electronic games.
And you, Gustavo, do you remember what the game? What are the console? What do you remember?
I'm not sure, but I remember in my childhood when I was a little kid playing Donkey Kong on Super Nintendo, and one of my friends had that Paraguay video games, that you kill ducks, and like there's 1,000 games, and like there's just five, the rest is repetitive. And I remember playing that. There's this gum and this stuff like that. The sports games, I think, is the Olympics game. So what I remember is playing that. It was my first contact with electronic games.
I remember my first contact was the Atari. I'm a older girl, but my brother starts work. My older brother, and he bought a video game, and I was surprised because he I don't believe this is a thing is possible. I have a just the play with the with my friends on the street. I never imagined these things when I watch. But my brother don't 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 get my chance to play. My brother is a good not good boy. And I need play I don't remember oh my god, he about him I escondido dele. So and you, Maria, do you remember when was your first contact? What game? What happened when you have the first contact with electronic games?
I'm not sure. I have a light remember for my uncle playing Nintendo, but I'm not allowed to play with him. I remember play some games on computer when I had internet for the first time in my life, and playing the first versions of the Sims.
So cool. And you, Claudio, do you remember?
Yeah, I remember. Like you, I think my first contact with video game was with Atari when I was 11 or 10 years old, a long time ago. And I used to play Police and Thief and another old games, just black and white, but it was a really good time.
Old times, but really good times.
Yeah, exactly.
uh, I when I was 10 years old, I remember I know I give my first opportunity with computer games. My cousin, he was studying to be a computer guy. Today, my cousin is a architect of software, and he show me the NASCAR, and we need run with the mouse. I don't have any chance about his game. I can't use the mouse for accelerating the oval circuit. This is a mess. But I have my first contact with computer games. Was cool in the time, but I feel incompetent people uh, about the surprise how I said I when I know in the when I said when I know the Atari, I'm so surprised. I was so surprised because this is so different anything. So Gustavo, tell us when some technology in a game surprise you, uh, whether for innovation or quality or one technology.
About games, one thing that surprised me when I see that it was the open world in games. When I play GTA and I see, oh, you have a lot of possibility to do. You don't need to follow just one path, so you can choose. Oh, I can get a car, I can run, I can do anything, and I can enjoy the game. Just that. And with quality, I played God of War, the last one, and the view and the image is so great, and sometimes you just admire it. You stop to play and just see around the character what happened. And the other is the Ghost of Tsushima. It's the same thing. You just stop to play and see what is the environment around.
I yet meditate use the Assassin's Creed Origins because oh my god,
The
my
songs,
not the songs, the meu Deus, opposite the hell, the sky. Sorry, my mind's so bad today. When I watch to the sky with so many stars, it I'm so relaxed because the perfectly images and videos is so interesting. And you, Maria, do you have some surprise with any technology in the games?
I think I even I'm not a gamer person, I realize that the graphics is so much better and close to the reality nowadays. I saw some videos of the new game of Harry Potter, and the graphics it's almost close to the quality of the movies, like the proximity of reality.
Is a big quality, so realistic. And you, Anna?
So let me see. I was trying to remember an episode that got me surprised. I remember, as I said, I'm not a big fan of playing these kind of games, but when I was younger, I watched my older brother playing a lot. And I remember when was the first time that I saw him playing the first God of War. And for me, it was that at that time, the graphic was so real, but now it's kind of a joke with the nowadays. But it's funny. But at that time, I remembered, oh, it's so real. It seems so real. And I also was surprised with the violence of the game, but whatever. Yes, but this episode that I remember.
Oh, so good. And you, Claudio, do you remember?
Yeah, like Stav said, I think when I bought my first video game was a PS2, and I remember to spend hours and hours to finish God of War 1 and then 2. And I think it was amazing because it's so colorful and play the video game with the control in my hands, and the control start to shake, and you can buy a new gun, a new arm, and every time you can change for another phase of the video game. For me, was amazing. God of War, and I tend to play the God of War 4 that Gustav said to that Kratos run in the forest and everything with your son. It's amazing.
Indeed, God of War marked so many lives.
Yeah, God of War. I think that there are another games that it's the same idea of God of War. It's another game that's called Castlevania. It's Xbox 360, and what the name the other game?
Maybe
I
Devil May Cry
remember
as well.
Devil May Cry. Yeah, I remember to play, but I don't remember the. I remember I put the chat for you.
You need to talk with my husband, Claudio. You are thinking so many similar.
Great.
The name of our daughter is Maria because the Castlevania.
When I played Castlevania the first time, this what's amazing because it's a vampire that can kill the monsters. The graphics was amazing. But I tried to play these games again, but I think these things really worked the first time that you play. I don't know why.
Yeah, he are so older. Okay. I strange that anyone talk about the how the name we technology with the gadgets to play sports and the other kinds of games and other technologies with the I don't know. We is for me the most different technology because put another way to play. Yeah, I think it's a good thing. But don't get it. No, it's a good way, but die.
Don't have violence on that.
Oh, you have a point.
But I think there's a public for that. I see. I don't know that there is this thing yet, but Nintendo Labo, you create like with the box and create like I don't know. I'm gonna play some race or something like that, and I create a wheel for me to drive. So for kids, it's a lot of imagination that you can make they think.
Yeah. Oh. uh, Now, Cláudio, do you prefer mobile, computer, or console games, and why?
So I remember when I start to play video game, I start to play in my computer, but every time like we said in the start this conversation, the games start to be bigger and bigger, and we need to more memory or uh, hard drive or processor in our computer. So I give up to play in my computer. So when I had the opportunity to buy my first console, I bought my Xbox 360, and it's fun because I stopped in the Xbox 360. So I intend to buy a new console, but now like I said, I prefer to play old games. Like I don't know if you know the King of Fighters. It's an old game that fights, and I can play with the people around the world. For me, it's very fun. And in the future, maybe I would buy a PX5 when I have money to buy this.
Uh,
Yes.
Go ahead, go ahead.
No, there is.
uh, I my first play to games was the when I have and I was 24 years, because I never had my console or my computer to play games. So I bought a PS3. Today I have a Xbox One and a series. Oh, okay, a series, not one. my my husband correct me. uh, but and you, Ana Laura, do you prefer mobile, computer, or console games?
Oh, let me see. I don't know. Maybe I prefer console games because I think that maybe only with them you can play with other people at the same room. You know, like I don't know, Mario Kart or Just Dance. This kind of games I would prefer to play because I can interact with other players because they are right there with me at the same place, you know? Maybe I would, me myself, I don't have neither one of these, uh, the ways to play. Didn't buy any console, but I would choose a console. Yeah, that is my answer.
And you, Maria, I don't know if you don't a good appreciate to video games, but if you need choose and mobile, computer, or console games, do you think?
Uh, when I have memory on my cell phone, I have some mobile games. I use it to play Pokemon Go. I like a lot, but it's very heavy for my cell phone. And sometimes I play Candy Crush, or I think it's that. I never had enough memory for these things.
And you, Gustavo, what do you prefer?
I prefer console games, but I already play on the computer. But like Claudio said, it's hard to follow because it's expensive, the hardware for that. And the cell phone is hard for me to play in the cell phone. But I sometimes I played. I had this emulator, and I can play like the PS1 and Nintendo and some old gamers like PSP. But it's hard for me to play. But I was playing like 3 months ago the Yu-Gi-Oh from the PS1, so it was make my uh, a little bit nostalgic to play that.
Yeah.
But it's really hard to play with the Game Shark that you can put some codes and stuff like that.
Use a control, like iPad, to
Yeah,
put
you
your
can.
cell phone and use the controls.
That's
This
nice for
is,
play Mario Kart or Donkey
yeah.
Kong.
At my house, we use the emulator in a TV box with the control to general uh, 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 computers and equipment. So and we use the emulator in this equipment.
That's nice.
Darksiders is so good, Claudio. I love Darksiders. So good. But I think it's so difficult.
It's hard.
Yeah,
It's really
I
hard.
remember when I spent hours and hours without pace for another phase the game, and barely I can go to the bed, and I still think about, oh my god, I need to pass this phase of the game. So I start to watch videos on YouTube. I start to reading a lot of things because another day I can pass to another phase. Well, it's
Another
this.
day, I left so many weeks. You are a genius.
Not just to pass one phase of the game because this game
Oh,
is it's huge. You we spend hours and hours and hours to finish this game.
exactly. Now, uh, Gustavo, what is your favorite game? And in this time, you talk about electronic game or other game for more flow to talk.
Mm,
You choose. If you want to talk about electronic game, talk about electronic game.
mm, in electronic games, I like football, so I always play football, and I don't want to think anything, so I just play football. So it's easy for me. I can relax and lose and win some games. Uh, then about some board games, my family like a lot of truco, so that's really nice. Play truco in a barbecue and stuff like that because the company and everything is really nice. So I'm gonna say truco and football, soccer, FIFA, uh, stuff like that.
So I love the truco. And you, Maria, what's your favorite game?
Uh, digital game or
Or digital game or a board game, a card game, what you prefer?
uh, I like to try new games, new board games. I recently discovered a game. I don't remember the name, but it's a game for older person, but it's so much fun. Uh, and I like cooperative games. I used to play a game named Pandemic where we had to stop a pandemic. it's very it's very different. Uh, and I like games we can play lots of times, and the game it's not the same every time. Like Dixie, it's a game we could play a lot of times with different person, and it's going to be a different game.
Oh, I don't know, but I will search about. And you, Anna, what's your favorite game?
I was trying to remember the name, but I remember. It's a card game called Cup. If you guys don't know it, let me just type here, Cup. It's awesome. You play at groups and you have to bluff. It's like a poker, you know? Yeah, you know, Maria, it's awesome. I am playing a lot of this with my friends. I love this. I am this cup face. You guys you should give it a try. It's really awesome and funny.
It's a game you have to lie to win.
Yes, you have to bluff.
Necessary be a good liar.
Yeah.
Oh,
awesome.
you two are good bad liar. Yes.
Maybe.
Okay. And you, Claudio, what's your favorite game, preferred game?
Yeah, I try to remember here when I had the opportunity to buy a Kinect
This name I
that
don't
you
remember.
can
Kinect.
that you can play with your hands and your body. That I start to play Kinect the games that have simulated tennis and bowling. So I can't stop to play this because it was very fun. So I spent hours and hours if my wife and my family play tennis and bowling because it was very fun at the time.
And bowling is so expensive to play in the reality in the real life. So
Yeah.
it's so good could play in the video game.
Yeah.
I think is the bowling is a good game. I love it, but it's so expensive. So I never had a Wii or connected to play bowling. But when I was a teenager, I played bowling in a website named the Web Games. I don't remember the name, but it's a website about with the target, the mark target, the oh my god, I don't remember the mark of wall. Like chat wall is a site with games about
Maybe
the
Clique
wall.
Jogos? There is Clique Jogos, there is a big one.
But I don't know. No, I think it's the before of Clique Jogos, but I loved bowling. I was the first of ranking for so long time. I haven't studied for playing bowling. Okay. I will for the I will pass any questions. Claudio, do you believe that games can help you relax after a hard day?
Yeah, definitely. Uh, for example, when I have a hard day and I need to solve a lot of problems and I have a lot of needs during my day, so I turn off my laptop and I turn on my another laptop that I used to play, and I try to play the King of Fighters with people around the world, and I can, how can I say, I can put all my anger to out, play with another play against another person. It's very
And
fun.
you win.
Yeah, it works very fun. Works better. It worked for me. It's very cool.
And you, Maria, do you believe that games can help you relax after a hard day?
Definitely. I talking about board and card games, it's a very good use of my time because I discovered some places in Belo Horizonte where you can go with your friends and play games together. And we like to do this because it's a good way to pass some time together and don't talk about sad things about adult life. And it's a very nice way.
Interesting, so interesting.
But during the week, I don't play games.
Okay. And you, Anna?
Yeah, so for me, it doesn't work in this way. For me, actually, when I play games, I usually became, anxious and a little overwhelmed sometimes. Doesn't work for me to relax. I prefer to use other strategies like go to do some running or biking or to read a nice book. That works for me.
Any people have any for one people exist for so many strategies, and this is a multiplicative thing. And you, Gustavo?
Yeah, of course. For me, I can distract myself, and there's a lot of games, and some games there's strategy, and sometimes it's just stressful and just want to play some soccer or some game that is easy for play. But when I want to think a little more, I can play some puzzles, some games like that. When I want to feel like a little bit alive, I can play some scary games and stuff like that. So definitely help me to be more calmly and stressful, or less stressful.
Yeah, I have a different thing because uh, I I need to choose better with so many care the game I will play to relax me. If I choose a game, a certain games, my mind is all time thinking, so I can't relax. But when I want to relax, I play Diablo 3. I I put my mind to put the button to explode monsters, and I will running for the open world. so I so when I thinking to make this, I have so many I don't know sono. I'm playing, and I will, woo. when I when I watch, I'm sleeping, and I don't know how. It's absolutely strange. Is the better sleeping medicament? I don't know. For me, oh people, I need to stop our conversation. I want to make some other questions, but our time is gone. I want thank you for this for anyone. I'm I don't know. My mind blows. Wait a minute. Okay, sorry. Okay, I will send to you the survey for you put your opinion about this conversation. I want you put your opinion and the value of your opinion, but write your opinion, put suggestions about them, about something. You have the space to expressing your opinion, and I swear that I read and I will consider indeed the other week, the next week, I will talk about e-commerce, because one student put this topic in your suggestion, and I wait you in the next class. I will send to you the oh, I lose. Okay. Well, people, thank you for this time, for your time, and I will wait you in the next week.
Thank you, guys. See you.